Forgot my stuff deleted, which is nonsense, but it's okay. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Trainer Thatch, and Bob, did you delete your dating apps because you're done? We're good. We've got a solution. Solution to that problem. We put boundary conditions there. Oh. Well, yeah. Welcome. I've got so many things rattling around in my head that aren't like playing a game right now, but no solution, just not used. That's fair. So I've got a couple of fun things to talk about, including this thing in my hand, but we'll talk about that probably like second. So many things are going on in my head and in Puckle and in my life. So first and foremost for everybody, this is I don't know. Let me go. So last week I didn't stream. I was scheduled to stream, I didn't stream. And that is because I was like deadly exhausted, because what I'm doing, what happened a couple weeks ago was I received like a full like 26-page report about my ADHD diagnosis. So I've been officially diagnosed with ADHD, and which is kind of crazy because like obviously I probably had it for a while, but two, I get to yell at a lot of people. It's gonna be great. So one, I have ADHD. Actually, like, I don't want to say very bad, but like I have it in such a way that like they have a bunch of check boxes they use, and you don't need to check good for all of them to have ADHD. But I checked literally every single box. And so I've been trying. I'm not medicated. I'm trying to possibly try medication to see if that helps, and that yeah, mostly because in my day-to-day life the lack of focus is definitely a problem. But yes. I am gonna go, but yeah, I just want to make that clear. So one of the things that happened was I've been given like a set of tools to try, and so I'm trying to see what works and what doesn't work for me. And one of those is like using a to-do list, which is very powerful and very helpful with some for myself. Like I have a very official to-do list that I've been trying to do, and I try to get at least like X number of things done on that to-do list. And it's mostly successful. The problem is when I spend that much time focusing on it and focusing on the ADHD itself and understanding how ADHD like takes form in my brain, it's very exhausting, like when I'm like super focused. And so last week was the first week that I was like really pushing it at work, like trying, and I just came home dead tired from work every day. And while I was very productive, I don't know that's a life I want to live, where like I'm just done at the end of the day. I'm just cooked. Yeah, but just something to let everybody know. I keep meaning to talk about it on the show, but it feels a little awkward to be like, I have ADHD and I'm doing okay. So if you have ADHD, you can do okay too. I think that's the main message I always want to give everybody. But yeah, okay, that's thing number one. Thing number two that I haven't done that I'd like to do this year is I gotta get back on shorts. If you would like to be like a Puckle editor for video shorts, hit me up. I'm always looking. I record every podcast in vertical as well as like standard horizontal, like you see now. But yeah. I want to get back into that. There's a few things I want to do as well. I feel like the stream are a good spot to have it out there, at least. I think so too. I probably will do it on the show at some point. I just don't know. I just feels awkward to like bring up with other people who I've already talked to about it, right? Like anybody who's on the show, like I talked to them about my recent diagnosis. And it's really interesting. But yeah, shorts, I want to start pulling from the show again, but then I also want to do some original stuff, so I need to like really sit down and focus on that. That might happen this weekend with being a 3-day weekend and all. Might start pumping out shorts again. And then last thing, and this is the coolest one. So this guy. This is not a final product in any sense of the word, but it's very cool. This is if you've been doing Puckle's Badge Bonanza, you've been doing Puckle's Badge Bonanza. I literally just made this. It just came off the printer. You've been doing Puckle's Badge Bonanza. Evie has been designing all the badges. He's very good at it. And what I'm thinking about doing here in the near term, either this month or next month, we are going to probably, this isn't final because also we're going to like put a magnet in the back here. We took the image, we turned it into a badge on a 3D printer, so that I can actually produce them in my house. These are not the final colors, obviously, at all. This is what the, oh wow, it doesn't autofocus, I forgot. But this is the silver badge from this month. Shamu went ahead and actually extruded it and made it a 3D model. He also did some test prints for it. I did the multicolor test print just to see if it would work. There's some like sparkly silver here, and then we did some colors. So we're gonna talk about making the designs for the rest of the year look like this, and then what we're gonna do probably is open a tier on the Patreon, where if you join for if you join that tier on the Patreon, every month we will send you the badges that you earn from Puckle's Badge Bonanza. You do have to earn them to get them shipped to you. So if you've only earned the silver, you'll only get the silver one that month. If you've earned the gold, you'll get the gold and the silver that month. And then we will probably offer, the problem with that also is that the biggest cost, honestly, to that idea, and I haven't figured out logistics entirely as well, is you're going to want a different option probably, Joshy. For international, we're probably going to do a different option that will also be available in the US. But what's going to happen is, so they're going to be magnets, so you can like stick them to a piece of metal or something and like hang it up, right? Like I could, oh, you can't even see this. But like I could stick it here, right? And we could have, you know, some fun metal magnet stuff. But they're going to be magnets and not pins. Just because magnets are easier to do, frankly, with this. But what we'll probably do is not just offer that, but at a probably more expensive route, we will probably go ahead and offer all of the badges throughout the year for one single price. It will probably be more expensive than if you were to, throughout the year, collect the badges. And it might get a little pricey depending on who you are and where you are. Shipping internationally is not easy. But yeah, I just think this is really cool. This is a really cool idea. It is not hard to turn it into a pin. If I could, I would actually look for like a magnetic like pin latch that you could just like stick to the back to begin with, and you can just stick it on a cork board or something. But yeah, you could always take the magnet out yourself and swap it into whatever you want. But yeah, I think this is a good size too. It's a good size. Like, I did a good call on the size. Shamu did it. These are obviously not final colors either for like a Centiscorch or anything, but yeah. I don't know what the pricing is yet because I don't know how expensive it will be to ship this. I haven't looked at the thickness actually. Actually, we can calculate it. It's 28 layers times 0.2 millimeters, or how many millimeters did I do? I probably did less than... I did 0.12 millimeters actually. 28 layers at 0.12. 28 times 0.12 is 3.66 millimeter, 3.36 millimeters, 3.36 millimeters to inches. It is less than 1/4 of an inch. Shipping cost for someone frogging in my house, free. In fact, we'll pay you. You can keep frogging in my house to print them. Yeah, international will definitely have different pricing. I don't know that there will be a subscription every month tier. But yeah. You can probably do it, and probably what I'll do, even if you are subscribed and you don't earn the badges, if you are subscribed for the whole year, we'll send you all the badges you're missing. That's kind of how we'll work. But yeah, also a lot of the proceeds will go directly to the artist, Evie, as well as the person doing some of the 3D modeling, and then a little bit into the Puckle coffers, just so Puckle can keep doing this. That's kind of the strategy. I'll make sure that that whole breakdown, when I finally get the costs figured out, is made transparent to everybody. It's that way everybody knows what everybody's making off this, and you don't feel like you're getting ripped off. But yeah, support the awesome work that Puckle's doing. Do this, and then maybe honestly, like if there's extra money left over, maybe we donate some of it to charity. Just because it's such a cool little thing. You get badges all the time now. And they're 3D printed, and so they're like lightweight, and they're the good size, and you can put them on the inside of your coat and flash them and let everybody know you're doing Puckle's badge bonanza. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah, for materials, we'll definitely price. I am going to price out materials, everything, and time and stuff like that, to make sure that this is all done properly. But honestly, this one little guy right here is probably like less than $1 in terms of manufacturing costs. The big problem is going to be shipping. Like we get an idea here right now. The good news is this is less than 1/4 of an inch. With it being less than 1/4 of an inch, we can get away with a lot of things, shipping wise. Because if you go to USPS, which is what we'll probably have to use because it's the cheapest one. Actually, I could probably check out Pirate Ship real quick. Pirate Ship. We'll check out Pirate Ship real quick. Yar, log me in, brother. Log me in. Continue. Yeah, if I want to do a, if I want to ship. Yeah, that's the thing. You probably could. My worry would be breakage, obviously. We'd probably have to make sure there's like enough cardboard or something in it to like really level it out or something, but packaging will be a little funky. We'll have to figure it out exactly. And then Puckle will also sell you a 3D printed badge case. Or maybe we could do a wooden badge case. That'd be cool. Do a nice wooden badge case for the people who want to go above and beyond. But yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. It's something that we want to do, and we'll probably try to start something like that next month. But yes, let me go ahead and we're gonna find out. We're gonna get some rates from this location. We're gonna get a PO box before we do this, but let's say we're shipping to Chicago. Package length is standard. We want standard envelope. Standard length is, 6 inches by 3 inches, and the package is 0 pounds, 1 ounce, or something like that. It is still rather expensive. A regular envelope we might be able to get away with. It's better than $600 for a Lego badge case. That is 100% true. I'm looking like I'm getting something like $4.54 for a package, which is nutsos. Let me see if I can just do like a regular old envelope. Like how much is it to mail a letter? How much to mail a letter in the US? Hey, thanks for that sub, Gigasaurs. Up to 1 ounce, it's 78 cents. For each additional ounce, it is an additional 29 cents. Large envelope should be cheaper than this. I don't know what's going on. Yes, stamps have gone up. I remember when they used to be 49 cents. Now they're 78. Inflation, man. Inflation. Well, yeah. We might be able to get away with this for like $1.60 or something like that. Or $1.63. As long as we're not doing a padded envelope, it might be okay. We might be able to do something where we make it like a little bit more rigid. But yeah, we will probably do this. We'll see what the interest is, see if it's worth our time. But yeah, it's probably more worth our time to do it. As long as it's flat, it's $1.63. But yeah, we will probably look into making some badges. This is like the coolest news, I think. So we will keep this in mind for next month. For the badge bonanza, we will probably at least do a trial run. And honestly, if you're at the $20 tier on the Patreon already, you'll just get this, whether you like it or not. You'll just get it whether you like it or not. And next month. So, because I'll use you guys to prototype everything we do. Prototype everything. I do want to try to do a Puckle store by the end of the year. We'll see if we make that happen or not. Cool. Okay, so what does Thatch want to do today? Thatch wants to play a game. What happens if I switch over to TCG opening? Okay, we're here. We got this. PKMNquiz.com. This is what I want to do right now. This is what I want to do. Okay, we're gonna do Gen 1. We're gonna see how fast Thatch can do Gen 1. And we're gonna do it. So it's Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Yeah, exactly. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle. And then what game do we want to play today, guys? Do we want to do a Nuzlocke or do we want to play ZA? I'm gonna let you guys talk it out in the chat. Kakuna, Beedrill. We're gonna go ahead and add a Pidgey in there. A Pidgeotto, but whenever you try to type that, you get Pidgeot first. And then you got a Rattata. You have to remember where the T's go. Eradicate. And I believe it's Spearow, and then Fearow. I don't want to. I also don't know how you Nuzlocke Swish. I'm gonna be honest with you. We can restart a Nuzlocke. We can do a new Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke memes are fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu. Then we're gonna get Sandshrew, Sandslash. I'm gonna forget somebody. Because there's a point where like it doesn't go in order in my brain anymore. Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidorino, which is a cooler name than Nidorina. Nidoking. Then we get Clefairy. Egglock. What do you want to Egglock? That's the next question. What do you guys want to Egglock? That doesn't seem fun. That's too much work. Clefable. Then this gets a little weird. I believe Vulpix is next for some reason, because this Gen 1 didn't do everything by like how you found it, or maybe they had different plans. Ninetales, and then I believe it's Jiggly. And then Wigglytuff. Because like up to this point is like things you could just like find. Yeah, we're not doing that. That sounds miserable, actually, Gigasaurus. It sounds absolutely miserable. And then this is where it gets a little weird. This is where it gets hairy. Is it Paris? No, but Parasect. It's Oddish, isn't it? No, it's Gloom. Vileplume. Man, shoot. What is right there? Oh, I used to know this. Like, by heart. It's not Venonat, right? No. Venonat, Venomoth. That's gonna kill. That's Zubat. And then Meow might be right there. No, Persian. Is it Diglett? Yeah. I asked my sibling to name Pokemon for my Switch run. The 9% Clink did not want to show up. I do not want the answer. We are not at that point yet. Is it Growlithe? Growlithe. No. It's not Psyduck here, is it? Psyduck? Yeah, okay. Golduck. It's not Mankey, I don't believe, but I want it to be. Oh, it is. Then after this is kind of like where it gets a little hairy, because like I remember Seal's a Pokemon, you have to. Tentacool is a Pokemon, don't forget that one. There's so many water types. Goldeen, I always forget Goldeen. And Shelter for some reason. It's because I'm operating under pressure. Will Thatcher, I did remember Dugong. We can just start a new Nuzlocke of anything. Like, just name it, we'll figure it out, we'll do it. I guess mods can just make polls, yeah. Dugong, and then, I mean, there's Eevee. Let's just do some of the easy stuff, knock this out. Eevee, I believe it's Vaporeon in order, and then Jolteon, then Flareon. And we'll just go backwards now with Mew, Mewtwo, Dragonite, Dragonair, Dratini, Aerodactyl, oh, Snorlax. Snorlax, he's stronger than you. And then there's Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Omastar, Omanite, oh, Kabuto, Kaboo, Tops. Farfetch'd is a Pokemon. Not to mention Poliwag, which I think is actually next. Yeah, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. And then is this Machop territory? We in Machop territory? Oh, okay. We're actually Abra territory. Kadabra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Machoke, Machamp. Right there is not Geodude, but I don't want to forget it. Graveler, Golem. I have forgotten it before. Onix is a Pokemon, by the way. As is Staryu and Starmie. Oh, Staryu. There we go. Starmie. Do you think we'll get Gen 10 out of the 150, excluding China? Oh, who do you think we'll get? So many people. Say Platinum. Platinum's not a bad call. I'm kind of a fan of that. We could do Platinum. I could swing Platinum. I could feel it. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna finish this, guys. Okay, I would do BDSP actually. I would do BDSP if you wanted me to do BDSP. I would do it. I think BDSP is fun. I do like Platinum. When this poll is done, I will let you guys, or the poll is completed. Somebody run a poll between Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, and BDSP. I think we're doing Gen 4, some kind of Gen 4. We're gonna have a great time playing some Gen 4. That's what's happening. 3-stage evolutions. I'm trying to think. Is this where Bellsprout is? Actually, it is where Bellsprout is. Weepin' Bell. Victory Bell, but Victory Bell is spelled weird. And then, oh man, so I've done pretty well actually. Doduo is a Pokemon. Don't forget Doduo is a Pokemon, as well as Dodrio. And Voltorb's a Pokemon. Hey, thanks for that follow, my dude. Voltorb's a Pokemon. Electrode's a Pokemon. Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. We got all the trait evolutions. I don't think we have all the stone evolutions, but because that's like Egg-cute, Exeggutor. Wow, it's like all on my feed, bro. Get rid of that one. Okay. It's all tied up, brothers. It's only on Twitch, unfortunately, guys. You should have made it way longer than like 30 seconds or whatever you made it. It's literally all tied. Puckle has streamed on Twitch for years, my man. I talk about it at the end of every episode. You obviously don't listen to the mailbag. Rerun it longer, Marb. Rerun it longer. I haven't listened since COVID. Even during COVID, we were streaming on Twitch. You didn't listen to the mailbag back then either. The mailbag brought to you by the fictional energy drink Green Tauros. The energy drink gives you hooves. We just need a catchy jingle for the mailbag back for people to stay and listen. Something like Blue's Clues stuff. We used to, actually. If you listen to the old episodes, I think it's still there. Okay. I digress. This is an important mission we've got to do. That we're in like the weird middle of Pokemon. Ponyta is a Pokemon. Rapidash is a Pokemon. We've got coughing. We've got wheezing. We've got Toxapepsi. Man, that's old. And then what are the Waterstone evolutions? I think we did all of them, actually. Kangaskhan is a Pokemon. So is Tangela, which is one that's very forgettable, as well as Chansey. Pinsir, Scyther, Electabuzz, Magmar, Jinx. And then you've got, I mean, pretty much like all the cool stuff, Lapras. Oh man, I'm trying to think. We're 25 away. 25 away. I'm missing a couple. Cubone, Marowak, Rhyhorn Steakhouse, Rhydon, Tauros. Don't forget Tauros. Wouldn't like that. Magikarp. One of my new favorite Mega. I honestly like Barbaracle a lot just because I think it's neat. Gyarados. Though I've been really vibing with Crabominable's cool. I like Crabominable. I didn't get Magnemite. Or Magneton. Or Grimer. Or Muck. That's good. That's a good call. The object mons. Mega Phalanx was really good too. Man, what's right here after these guys? What's right after the evolutions here? Porygon. And then what's right before the evolutions after Lapras? Shoot, that's gotta be something that's like kind of hard to get, but I forget what. This one I always miss too. Trying to think. Mega Starmie's cute. I like Mega Starmie. Onyx, bloop, 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 bloop. Are we missing like a 3-stage? There's no way we're missing 3-stage lives at this point. Oh, Mr. Mime. Trying to think, what else is there in Pokemans? This is a 2-stage right here we're missing. 3-stage, probably not. A 1-stage. Trying to think. We're missing 12. We're missing 12. And I'm gonna kick myself because like I'm gonna be like, yeah, of course these Pokemon. We gotta give ourselves some time here. It looks like Heart Gold Soul Silver is, or BDSP is winning. It's gonna take a second because I gotta charge my Switch, but we can do BDSP. I'm not against it. Let's see. There's no bad starter in that game either, so that's also good. Agumon, yeah, we forgot Agumon. Who is after Rapidash? Who's after Lapras? I should know who's after Lapras. I mean, I obviously probably know all of these, but okay, let's go through the gym leaders real quick. Erica, we got figured out because we got the Oddish line, we got the Victory Bell line. With third gym leader Surge, we got everybody for Surge. We got everybody for Blaine. We got Farfetch'd. We've got Slowpoke and Slowbro. Oh my gosh, we missed Slowpoke. And Slowbro. That was a hard one, guys. We messed up there. We forgot. Onyx, and then yo, Elekid, I've missed you too. We got Sandshrew. Sandshrew's early on. He's like one of the first 50. If it's in the first 50, I know it. Actually, I think we're up to like number 94 because Voltorb and Electrode are right here, so that's 100. So we're missing like 4. Whoever's after Onyx. Cloyster, we got Cloyster. I remember Cloyster. Come on, give me somebody. Give me somebody. What's special quiz? I'm gonna click on that next, actually, guys. While we're waiting for the Switch to charge when I go get it. Poll completed. BDSP it is, my friends. We're gonna do BDSP. I'm actually a fan of that. Let's do it. Bob gets to name all of the Pokemon. I'm forgetting 2 of your favorites. What are the 2 favorites I'm missing here? It's not Elekid, obvious. Man, I'm gonna kick myself. I'm gonna remember these. It's probably something that's got an evolution that I just like forgot about. And I would go, man, that's not a Gen 1 Pokemon anymore. They're in a gym that isn't a gym anymore. Koga, we've got Koga taken care of, I think. We've got pretty much everybody Giovanni uses. We've got, well, Lorelei, blah, 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 blah. I think we got all the ice types. Yeah, we got the magnets. Fighting, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, brother. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. Good one. Good catch. Good catch. We missed that one. Man, okay. I missed the Hitmon, so then we got another 1 stage. Pretty much everything. We were missing a lot of 1 stages, probably. So many things. Because they're probably not 1 stages in my brain anymore either, which is the problem, because they probably received some kind of evolution line. Man. Fighting. The fighting one got me, actually, because I was like, what are fighting types in this gen that aren't Machamp? Agatha, Lance doesn't use anything else that we don't have named. Blue doesn't use anything that we don't have named. I love those Pokemon. I love to see them. I think Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, let's just like leave them alone. They got their baby evolution. They're connected now. I think that's all we need. Oh, Drowsy and Hypno. I am so upset by that. I love Drowsy. I mean, I could do the shadows and I would just like know them. Cannot be undone. Singing plus Zequil. We're just gonna. Oh my gosh, Krabby. Oh, Kingler's so cool. We should have done Ash. Like a hint. Licky Tongue. I told you it was something with an evolution. And then Horsey, again, something with an evolution. I always forget that. And then Ditto. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go grab my Switch and we're gonna hook it up real quick. We're gonna let it charge for half a second, and then we'll come back and we'll do another quiz real quick. Okay. Oh, and also, guys, I apologize. I started streaming a little bit late because I wanted that badge to finish printing first. um, but, but I because of the ADHD thing, I've been trying to practice a lot of different things, and one of those is trying to get a better night's sleep. So I will probably end stream around 9 o'clock today, Eastern. So I apologize to everybody in advance. It's a little bit shorter. I'm planning on making the stream start earlier as a result. So we might not get much BDSP done, if any, tonight, but we will do BDSP first thing next stream. Next stream, I do not know when that will be quite yet. Maybe Monday during the day. Only because I will be out of town next Wednesday, unfortunately. But yeah, streams will probably start earlier, at least 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30, and we'll just go to 9, and then call it there. I'm trying to fix my sleep hygiene. I've been doing a lot of things that are super healthy, and I really like doing it. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's click special quiz. What did you just do to that dog? Ooh, what is this? Okay, okay. Sub-legendary. I don't know what they're counting as sub-legendary, but we're gonna find out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use these next week, for sure. When we finally stream BDSP, because it's gonna take like 20 minutes for this thing to charge from dead. Yeah, okay, but yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Sub-legendary. Are we talking like Raikou type deals for this? Yeah, we are. So we're going Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Entei, Suicune. I don't believe there's any other sub-legendaries there. Regigigas, or Reggie... Is Regigigas a sub-legendary? He is. Weird. Regirock, Regice, Registeel. There's more in Hoenn, right? Bob, look at the Discord. Dash needs to look at the Discord now. What are we looking at the Discord for? Oh, look at Discord. You're probably DMing him without me. And then, is Latias? Latias doesn't count, right? Oh, wow. It does for some reason. I don't know if I would count those as sub-legendary. I thought those would just be legendary. Yeah, it must. It must. Mesprit, Uxie, and what's the other one? Azelf are definitely those. Fion. Nope, they count that as mythical as well as Manaphy. There's one missing in Gen 4 then. Oh, I will toss it in Puckle after dishes. I got a puppy. Oh, puppy. Let's see. What else comes after Gen 4? Gen 4's got a bajillion. Heatran. All he goes there. Yeah. It's just got so many. Okay, Gen 5 has Cobalion. Oh, well, maybe actually not. Virizion. It's V-I-R. Zion. It's not Victini that's there. Or Keldeo. And then what's the other one? Oh my gosh, Terrakion. There must be one in Gen 4 I'm not thinking of. And then there's Tornadus. Thunderous. There we go. Landorus. Gen 6 has none. Arceus. What's Arceus? And then in Gen 6, Gen 7, the Tapus don't count, right? They do. Okay, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Trying to think. We're missing 2 from Gen 5 then. Arceus would be a mythical. We're not on the mythical channel yet, okay? Gen 8 has none again. Well, unless they count like Urshifu. They do. Cubfu. How do you spell Cubfu? 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 How do you spell Cubfu? Spell Cubfu, somebody. Type Null is a good one. Silvally is what we're missing. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. Cubfu, that means that Calyrex? Oh, Calyrex is legendary though. Fuck you. Yeah. Spectrier. Glastrier. Regieleki. Regidrago. That is Gen 8. So Gen 7 has that many. I can think of a few actually. Enamorus is actually one, yeah. That's a good one, chat. And then we've also got that's Gen 8, Gen 9. We've got like Wo Chien and his news corner. We've got Chien Pao. We've got Chi Yu. What's the other one? The Tinglu. And then 4 more. So they must have been in the DLC. I gotta think about it. Ogerpon. How do you spell Ogerpon? There we go. Ogerpon's the last one, actually, because Terapagos probably doesn't count. Because it's probably restricted, yeah. And then... Pecharunt's a mythical. We're just doing sub-legendary. We're doing sub-legendary category here. So there's 3 more. That would be sub-legendary. Man... What are the 3? Oh, and then we also missed this like Gen 4/Gen 5 one, which isn't Victini. Toxic Bro. No, Pecharunt's a mythical. Man, oh man. Oh, that's it. Okie dokie. Fezandipity. If you put the E in there, Fezandipity. We've also got what's the other one? Monkey Dory. Rotom is not legendary. What is this one right here in Gen 4 after Regigigas? Cresselia. That's the answer. I didn't even think about Cresselia because I was thinking Darkrai, which is mythical. Mythical's easy. We can fill this out really easy. Mew. Celebi, Jirachi, Deoxys, Fion, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, Victini, Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect, Gen 6 is Deoncé, followed by, not Marshadow, it was Marshadow. No, it wasn't Marshadow. Marshadow was Gen 7. Followed by, man, oh my gosh, how am I forgetting this already? Volcanion, and then who's in between? Hoopa. Oh my gosh, I'm just a dummy bear. And then we've got Magearna. Magirna. There we go. And then after Marsh Shadow, we've got Zeraora. And then after Zeraora, there's one I am missing, obviously. Because after Zeraora, we should have Zarude. Oh, two in between Zarude and Meltan. Melmetal. And then legendary, we can knock this out. Mewtwo, the OG, followed by Lugia and Ho-Oh. And then in the next game we get Kyogre, Kyogre, and Groudon, and Rayquaza. And then after that we get Dialga, we get Palkia, and Giratina. And then after that we get Reshiram and not Zygarde, but Zygarde's on the list. It's Zekrom. Zekrom is the word I was looking for with Fight Me, Kyurem. And then after Kyurem, you get our boys Xerneas and Yveltal, followed by Zygarde, and then we get Cosmog counts for some reason, as well as Cosmo M and Solgaleo and Lunala. And then in Gen 8, you get our boys Zacian and Zamazenta. But apparently there's somebody in between. Is there? Oh, Necrozma. And then, who would be in between you guys and Calyrex? It would be Eternatus. And then after Calyrex, we get, our good friends, Miraidon. And Koraidon. This one's not too bad, actually. Ultra Beast, you've got Pheromosa, if you can spell it correctly. Mosa. Pheromosa. Okay, I don't know how to spell it. Buzzwole. And then Nihilego. And Pheromosa. How do you spell Pheromosa? There's a spelling help option? Where's spelling help? Where is this at? Oh, hey. Into it. Pheromosa. It doesn't like me still. Pheromosa. That makes sense. I like that. And then Stakataka. He's at the end, though. Same with Blacephalon. Guzzlord. Guzzlord's a good one. That's a Pokemon. We got Kartana, the Bane of OU for the longest time, as well as Xurkitree, my all-time favorite Ultra Beast. Xurkitree, Celesteela. Okay, now I'm trying to think about these other two. Because, like, I could swear it ends with Guzzlord, and then you have... There are two more Ultra Beasts. They're not, like, counting something else, right? Like, that wouldn't be like, oh, that's not an Ultra Beast, or that is an Ultra Beast. They evolve. Okay, yep. Naganadel. And then Poipole. That's right. Paradox. Iron Hands. Iron Moth. Iron Leaves. Iron Crown. Iron Boulder? Iron Bundle. Iron. Iron Tusk. No, it's Great Tusk. Iron Treads, is that it? Iron Treads. He's not mythical. Iron Leaves is a paradox. Iron, what's the Tyranitar one called? Oh my gosh. Oh, fudge. Well, we've got Fluttermane. We've got Brute Bonnet. The Jigglypuff one, Screamtail. You've got Slitherwing. And then you've got oh, Iron Thorns. That's it. Yep, okay. And then you've got Roaring Moon. Oh, they put like Walking Wake and everything at the end too. Interesting. And then the Hydreigon one is Iron Jugulus. And then we're missing obviously there's Walking Wake. There's I see the Entei one in my head. And then the Raikou one, which is I can also see in my head. Using its attack. Oh my gosh. And it's also like a prominent TCG card. I can see the TCG card, I can see everything. Iron Valiant is the other one, yes. Gosh, Raging Bolt, that's it. And Gouging Fire. And we're missing one Ancient Paradox. One Ancient Paradox. Who is it? Who is it? Who's the one Ancient Paradox? Who won? Chimchar? We'll choose Chimchar next week. Dude, the marketing for Ultra Beast was on point. We're missing one. Shadow hotkey not enabled. Give me the shadow. Ah, Sandy Shocks. We did it, team. We're gonna do one more. How are these people supporters? Oh, can we just like give them money and then we get like on this list? Good to know. Because M&J TV puts money up there. Full quiz. We're not doing full quiz. I will do another gen, and we're gonna see how bad we are. We did Gen 1. I could probably do it again. What gen? Somebody give me a gen. First person to put Hyper Gen in, that's the one we're doing. Gen 4. Let's go. To celebrate. Gen 4 to celebrate our Turtwig. We're gonna mess this up, I guarantee it. Grotle. Torterra. Chimchar. Because this one you get like the really hard ones. It's Monferno. Infernape. Piplup. We get Prinplup. We get Empoleon. Then after this we get Bidoof. Nope, Bibarel. We get Starly right after this then. That's what it is, Starly. And then we're gonna get but man, Turtwig has to be Turtwig's pretty good actually. And Bulbasaur's pretty good too. Staravia. Staraptor. Are they gonna put Shinx next? Nope. Luxio. Luxray. Do they put... They don't put Budew in here. They probably do. Budew and Roserade are up front. Man, who's right there? It's Kricketot. It has to be Kricketot, right? Kricketot. And Cricketune. And then what goes wild after this? Boyzil is like way down there. Because they actually do this by like where you encounter the Pokemon too in this game very strongly, which is really nice. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? They're gonna put Cranidos and Rampardos up front. I don't know if they put Shieldon up front then. Oh, they do. Trying to think. So we're on our way. Drifloon. Drifloon gets up there. With oh my gosh, Drifblim is what it evolves into. Oh my gosh. We're back in Gen 4. Okay, who comes next? Who comes next? Who comes next? Geodude, you can catch out there. Trying to think. It's Gen 4. Trying to think about where you go. You go up north. Combi is probably not all the way up there. Man, we're getting close to something. Gen 4 stage 1s. Good luck. And then Cherim and Cherubi. This is harder than you think because you just never remember these later ones. Burmy? Burmy's a 3-stage, but it probably is there. Yeah. Or it's not really a 3-stage, but... Mothim. I don't know who the single stage is. Trying to think here where we go from here. I don't want to jump too much. The ones we're going to forget, Finneon. Lumineon. Munchlax we will absolutely forget. As well as like every other Pokemon, like Mime Jr. and Happiny and Mantike and yeah, there's so many babies, guys. There's so many babies. There's so many babies and so many evolutions, which are all like right at the end. And then I mean, we talked about Cresselia. And we talked about Darkrai. And we talked about Arceus. And we talked about Shaman. And we talked about Dialga. And Palkia. And Giratina. And we talked about Heatran. And we talked about... There's so many legendaries in this game. Oh my god. Bonsly. That's correct, actually. And then those two that we're talking about right there that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, even though we 100% talked about them, are Phione and Manaphy. Fione's such a stupid Pokemon, guys. Pachirisu is a good answer. That was the one we were missing. Trying to think now. We're going to go through Legends Arceus at the same time because PLA was amazing. That was such a good game. I think, man, guys, if they don't give us like a good Galar kickoff when we go to Legends Galar, that's gonna kind of suck. Croagunk. Oh man, guys. Okay, so the guy I originally did the show with, Professor Sycamore, we because like this was before Pokemon games came out at the same time across the world, right? Like we have modern in the modern times. We got all the Japanese Pokemon, and I just remember seeing Croagunk, and me and Professor Sycamore were fighting about who got to use Croagunk in their playthrough because, and I remember him specifically going, like as a joke going, "You're not cool enough for Croagunk," and what do you mean that happened? That Pokemon games used to not come out at the same time around the world? Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned that I know the leaks. I'm so sorry. I just realized I did. We're missing all of Cynthia's team. Yeah, Togekiss. We haven't even done. We haven't done Spiritomb. I'm not even there, Sigma. Okay, we're not. We're talking. We're having a good time. Spiritomb. You got Gibble, Gabite, Garchomp. You got Azelf. You got Uxie. You got Mesprit. And then, so we got the Pseudo actually out of the way. The Pseudo was very early in this game too. mostly because like there's Magmortar and there's Electivire, fire Pokemon. That's a fire Pokemon. Electivire is like the best. Electivire got me so hyped for Pokemon. Like I think this podcast exists because of Electivire. Like I wouldn't have been so hyped in 2007 to do this show if Electivire did not exist. Electivire was the Pokemon, like was the first Pokemon I ever EV trained. I love Electivire so much. Electivire is my favorite, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Yeah, Gen 4 when like it came out months before we had it, so like we knew all the Japanese names. We talked about this on the show. We talked about this extensively on the show actually. Who are some other Per Ugly and whatever it evolves from, which I can see Glameow. And then I'm trying to think who else, what other Pokemon people usually have. Murkrow evolves into Honchkrow in this game, and then oh, Rotom, that's good. Rotom is a Pokemon. Yeah, Leafeon and Glaceon were there. I was trying to get like actual Gen 4 Pokemon and not like just evolutions. Like Yanmega is here, and then I mean like you get well, Blissey's not here. We had Happiny already. But you also instead also get things like Yanmega, Tangrowth, Porygon Z. You get I had a freshman describe me as a 40% older than them, which hurt my soul. Shellos is a good one. You don't have to give me hints, Josh. You can just say them. That's not a very good hint. That's like a Thatch on podcast hint. Riolu. Lucario is a Pokemon. Carnivine's a good one. Carnivine. Magnezone. Magnezone. So we're still in like the land of evolutions. Like we got that, you know. Rhyperior. Rhyperior is a Pokemon for reasons. Actually, in the manga is like really hinted at super early, which is really Licky. Is that the annoyingly pink one? Not too far off actually. We're only like 23 out or something like that. Licky. I remember in the movie it's terrifying actually. There's a movie with Licky in it. Terrifying. We're missing a baby Pokemon too. There's an incense we're missing. Chingling. That's a rough one. Blue asks Silver for help evolving is right on Gen 3. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Claude is... Ferret's not in this game, Sigma. Okay. Scoropy. Drapion. These are some of the cool Pokemon in the swamp. And then no, Smeargle's not here. Kecleon's not here. I don't know what's banned from competitive anymore. I don't play OU because I can't play it on cart. Why would I play OU? Think Team Galactic. Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, Honchkrow. Chatot. Anyone from the anime? That's a good question, actually. Thatch had, or not Thatch, Ash had Torterra, Infernape. He had Gliscor. He had there's another monkey in this one. I can't think of... Oh, Ambipom. That's true. Mamoswine. Mamoswine's a sweet Pokemon though, so gotta give props to that. Trying to think now. Oh, hippos. Hippopotas. Hippowdon. Muniri. Lopunny. Oh, there's a single stage there. Weavile. That's true, that's true. Oh, Snover, one of my favorites. Oh, Obama. Obama Snow. Obama Snow. And then Bronzor is a good one. I always forget Bronzor. And Bronzong. And then Miss Magus, we forgot because we did the other one. Gallade. Frostlass. Okay, so we're missing something that's like very deep in the middle here. And then probably 2 Evos. We're forgetting 2 Evos. That's all we're missing. Like some 2-stage line that I'm just forgetting. Probopass is one of them. And then none of them are Hisuian Bravery, it turns out. So that's it. Skunky or Stunky and Skuntank. Okay, yeah. And then what's that last one? That last one. It's an evolution of a Pokemon that already exists. Evolution of a oh, Dusknoir. Dusknoir. Forgot Dusknoir. I also like Dusknoir. Dusknoir Gen 4 was a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more, guys. We're gonna do this. All right, give me a generation, guys, and we will do it. Apparently, Twitch chat input's a thing. We're not gonna do that, but no, we're not doing full quiz. I said, give me a generation. Full quiz does not count. Gen 9. That's gonna be hard, actually. Paldea Expeditions. What the heck does that mean? Mega Evolution Hyperspace. Oh my god, we're gonna die. All right, here we go. Sprigatito. Floragato. Meowscarada. How do you spell Meowscarada? There we go. And then you get Fuecoco. Fuecoco. And then we're gonna have to go to Croconor, right? Is it Croconor? What does Fuecoco evolve into? Croconor? Is it Croconor? I'm gonna type. It's Croconor, right? Croconor? Crocolor. And then it evolves into, oh my gosh, I see it. What is oh my god, I see it. Skeledirge. Quaxly. Quaxwell. Quaxwell. Quaquavel. Quaquavel, right? Quaquavel? I just don't know how to spell. Quavel. Oh. Woof, that was rough. What's the pig's name? I love the pig's name. Pig's name's great. What's the pig's name? The pig's name's Lechonk. Lechonk evolves into Oinkologne. Oinkologne. How do you spell Oinkologne? Oinkologne. Cologne. And then Oinkologne to Nimble. With a Y. To Low Kicks. Spelling help is in fact on. Spelling help is on. That is the oh, spider. The spider. Tarantula. Tarantula. What's the tarantula's name? And then it evolves into like the most tarantula. There we go. And that evolves into not Dewpider, that's Gen. Thanks for picking Gen 9, little EVs. Well, that's all that this matters. Spidops is what they call them. Char Cadet, Armarouge. 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 Ceruledge, we'll just type Ceruledge. Ceruledge. It's worse. Yeah, this was the goal since we're putting out the Nuzlocke. Yep. I don't remember how to spell Armarouge. Palmy. Palmont. Palmo. Palmont. The guy that rolls around the poop. Armor. So I did that one. I spelled it that way. A-R-M-O-R-O-U-G-E. That is not how you spell it, apparently. Armar Rouge? It's with the A. I'm trying to think about other cool Pokemon. Oh, Nacli. I like Nacli. Garganical. And in between them is the Minecraft Pokemon. Man, I can't believe I'm actually horrible at this. I did not. I've been too scared. Tandemouse is a Pokemon. Mousehold is a Pokemon. Knacklestack. That's right, Knacklestack. I mean, the end is going to be easy because we just like go into paradox mode for like 20 Pokemon, but I'm gonna do Okie Dokie while I remember. Pheasantipity. Monkey Dory. Ogre Pawn. If you don't put random use in there. Terrapagos. Pecharunt. And then apparently there's a bunch of stuff in between. Oh, you know what? It's like Raging Bolt. And Gouging Fire. And it's not Walking Wake. Walking Wake wouldn't be in there, right? Oh, it is. It is apparently. Iron Leaves. Iron Crown. And then we've also got I'm missing, yeah, Iron Boulder. There's two more in between expeditions. Oh, it's probably like Arch Aludon. Aludon. And then there's also Hydrapple. Dipplin is a Pokemon as well. Oh, there's 3 more in like Kitakami-ish. Interesting. Think about that some more. Think about that a little bit. They want us to do mega evolutions. That's like crazy to me. Oh, yep, Mancha. Sinistra. And that's the big one. That's the one. Sinistra, and because it's based on Sinistee and fuck, what's the other one's name? What is the other one's name? I played this deck. Wait, really? They count Ursaluna for this? I would never have counted that. I would never counted Blood Moon Ursaluna as a separate Pokemon than Ursaluna. Poltergeist, that's right. I played this deck. It was a lot of fun. Cool, we're done there. We can go back. Reva Room. Reva Room. Revaroom? Is it 2 R's? How do you spell Revaroom? Varoom. How do you spell Revaroom? Rev room? Rev, oh, there's another V. I keep thinking about the little guy rolling poop and how he evolves into a thing that doesn't roll poop. Vevzula. Not Dreepy Sushi Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Tatsugiri. Because that counts for a 2-fer. Dondozo. Man, this one's so hard. Rabska. Relor, because it's roller backwards. Relor and Rabska. Rabska is not spelled correctly, Joshy. Your Rabska is wrong. Yeah. Rabska. Trying to think what else there is other than the like. Trying to think. Phalanx isn't here, but we should put him in. And same with Drampa. But because they make us go through the megas, which is dumb, IMO. Man, I don't even know the Gen 9 Pokemon. I'm a horrible Pokemon fan. Big Gun Pew Pew doesn't help, Joshy. If I would have understood it the first time, I would have understood it. Man, I'm trying to think. Orthworm. Orthworm is a good one. I like that. And then Farigiraf. And the Dunsparce. Well, I'm not trying to focus on that one right now. I think it's just Dunsparce. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, Grafai Eye. And what's he evolved from? It's Shroodle. Shroodle? Shroodle? True, man, I am just terrible at this. Oh, I forgot about Fido. It was in the Fido. Darkspun. Annihilate. Annihilate. True. Oh, I put a C in there for some reason. Spelling help does not help at all, actually. If we go towards the first gym, Smoliv is there with Dolive. Followed by Arboliva. Oh, it's 2 N's. Okay. It's two ends. Cyclizar. That's a Pokemon for reasons. A one stage. Who's a one stage? Other than Bombardier? I spell Bombardier. Christ. These are all so hard to spell. This is why I don't remember them. Bombardier. Not Rockabilly, but Squawkabilly. Squawk. Squawk. Billy. There we go. Crab's name is Cloth. Flamigo. Flamigo is a good one. Wiglet. Wugtrio. Toad's cool. Toad's cruel. Glimora. With Glimmet. They're megas too, so that counts. It's like double duty. Iona with Tadbulb and Bellybolt. Hello, how are you? Iono, I'm trying to think. There's the Vivazula. Vizula. How do you spell I think I'd like the horn for soccer games. Every single time. Oh, Wattrel. Yeah. And Kilowattrel. And then man, this is Gen 9's rough, guys. What a pick. Mastiff. There's a button at the top for spelling reveal. What do you mean? This is click to reveal. Because there's the button down here. There's the button down here spelling help. We got that. What's this one? Oh! That's awful. When spelled incorrectly, click to reveal. I don't know what you're talking about. Click the Pokeball or click this? I don't know what you mean. I don't see this anywhere. Oh. Oh wait, I accidentally revealed everything. Oh no, I didn't. Most similar spelling. I see. I got it. Mabo Stiff. Mabo Stiff. Oh, with two S's. Okay, but then why does... Okay, never mind. Dumb. Tinkaton. Tinkatuff. Tinka Tink. That's a good one. That's a good one. Followed by Grafai. Trying to think about other weird things. Were there were fossils in Gen 9? Ooh, Palafin. With Finizen. The Pokemon that annoy me the most. Iron Moth. Iron Thorns. Iron Bundle. Iron Valiant. Roaring Moon. And then you've got Koraidon, Miraidon, Sandy Shocks, before we forget again. Oh, we forgot Vevuzula. Vevuzula. Veluza. It's literally just Veluza. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Thatch. Don't worry about it. And then, you got, Slitherwing, Screamtail, you've got Fluttermane, Brute Bonnet, you've got Mail, ooh, King Gambit, that's a good one. Oh, Flittle, Espathra. I love Espathra's deck. I did try. It doesn't work very well, but I did try. It was fun to meme with, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good fun deck to meme with. We have Bombardier, I believe. Yeah, we already found it. Bramblin. We forgot Bramblin. And Bramblin's evolution that we all know, obviously. Bramblin's evolution. Bramblegast. That's it. That's it. What do we forget between Grafaiai and Bramblin? Is there a Pokemon between Grafaiai and Bramblin? I don't think there's a Pokemon there. Right? Zygarde, we're not on the Mega Evolutions yet, Joshy. Calm down. Calm down. I'm trying to finish Gen 9. Like, actual Gen 9. You happy now? Ooh, Frigibax is a good one. Arctibax. Baxcalibur. Okay, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Don't give me hints for that yet, then. I'm not there. We're not on that level. Oh, I haven't gotten there yet. I was trying to do normal things, but you're right. Yeah, like Wo-Chien's News Corner. And Chien Pao. And Tinglu. And Chi-Yu. There you go. And how do you spell Baxcalibur? With a U. We have Cyclizar. We're getting close. We're getting pretty close. Ooh, Tauros is not in here though, because that would be... Wait, they put Tauros in here? That's frustrating, because that's not a Gen 9 Pokemon. That's nonsense. I don't agree. I don't agree, because then they're gonna be like, Clodsire and Wooper. Clodsire agree. Wooper, no. They put Wooper in here. That's frustrating. That's Scovillain. Scovillain with Capsicid. Okay, we're like all the way down here now. That's pretty good actually. I get like a couple paradoxes to hit. Like nothing crazy. A couple irons. Iron. Trying to think. There's a couple more of those. They must be bad. Give me golden go. Gimme ghoul. Golden go. And then iron hands. That we did miss iron hands. Iron jugulus is the other one. That's right. And then we're missing 4 in the normal range. Oh, Grievard. Yep. And he evolves into Houndstone. Thinking of ice types. Did Grocery use any cool ice types or no? It's a Titan. Yep. And then evolves from Satotl. Okay, so we got Paldea done. Now we're just on the new Mega Evolutions, which is like Barbaracle. Did we get any new Kanto ones? Dragonite. But apparently there was Starmie. And we didn't get Slow King, which is sad. Let's see, I'm trying to think. New Megas. Who were our new Megas? They were all very exciting, actually. I was kind of a big fan of most of them. Feraligatr, Meganium, Emboar, and we've got, I'm trying to think of all the really cool ones. Did we do Drampa, Zygarde? Gen 6 got a good number of them. Greninja. We've also got, Delphox, and, Chestnut. And Victory Bell. Victory Bell is a good one. And then we've got, there's somebody early. Oh, Clefable got one. Clefable got the most unnecessary Mega Evolution of all time. Gen 2, did anybody else from Gen 2 get one? Or Gen 4? Gen 4 got Frostlass. We didn't get, was there another Gen 3 or Gen 2? Yeah, Clefable's terrible. Like Mega Clefable is just like a terrible Pokemon. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Barbaracle's Gen 6, that's right. Who else from Gen 6 got one? A lot of Gen 6 ones got them. And Hyperspace gave us just like a way more. We did Crabominable. Oh, Crabominable. Oh, I typed in N. Crabom and Ubble. There we go. Gen 3. Was there a Gen 3 Pokemon that got a Mega Evolution that I just can't think of off the top of my head immediately? Which is the answer is yes, it does. And Gen 5 got a bunch, it looks like. Magearna got one. And Zeraora. Yeah, as long as you type it once, it's already there, right? Like, same with Glimmora and Tatsugiri and Excalibur. And, Gen 7 got another one on top of that? Oh my gosh. Raichu. That's a good one. That's a good one. Trying to think who else got one. Who in Gen 3 got one? Skarmory, that's who fills that spot. Skarmory. Now, Gen 5 got a Metric Butt Ton. Ooh, and Heatran got one. That wasn't... I want to put that... Heatran wasn't in hyperspace, right? Heatran was... main story, right? That was main story. Heatran was main story, right? Garchomp is not on this quiz. Okay, fine. It was main story hyperspace. No, it was in the main story. So like I wouldn't have called Heatran. I think they put in the wrong spot on this quiz. I think they're wrong. I think they're wrong. Darkrai got one. They put that in hyperspace too. Again, probably wrong. You already said Skarmory, and I typed it in, Joshy. Staraptor. That one was sweet. Yeah, it's in the main story. I wouldn't put that in hyperspace, which is hyperspace Lumiose. They weren't in hyperspace Lumiose. Hoopa doesn't get a mega. There's so many Gen 5 megas that I just can't think of, but they were probably sweet and I liked them. Staraptor was hyperspace because it was coming about because I just think it's DLC versus not DLC, which is what this is obviously trying to indicate. This is obviously trying to indicate. So, man, Gen 6 Mons and Gen 5 Mons, they got megas. Hawlucha. Hawlucha got a mega. Excadrill. Heatran and Darkrai aren't DLC. Heatran and Darkrai aren't DLC. Those were in the main story. Garchomp, I typed it in. It doesn't work yet because it's not real in it's spoilers. Excadrill was one though for sure. No, Heatran and Darkrai were the main story. Yes, they are. They're the end of the story in ZA. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No. They were not in the DLC. Darkrai... Wait. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm a dummy bear. I just remembered wrong. The story was just better. Floette. The DLC story was just better. My bad. You're right. You guys are right. I was wrong. You're right. I'm wrong. Heatran wasn't the main story? Heatran had to have been the main story. The Electros, yep. Pyroar. Scrafty. Wait, no, I swear Heatran was the main story. Heatran was the main story, right? That wasn't... It was a DLC boss? Heatran was a DLC boss? Man, I don't believe that. I don't remember. Why is it all blended together so bad? Dragalge. Why is it all blend together so bad? Who's the Gen 5 pseudo? No, it's not happening. No, where do we get Heatran? I'm looking this up. Where's Mega Heatran? I swear that was the main story. It wasn't the DLC. Why do I not remember this correctly? Okay, I don't understand. Goodra has a Hisuian, yeah. Scolipede, that's a good one, yep. And then we've got 6 more. Man, how did this experience just blend together like that so fluidly? I could have swore we fought Heatran. Malamar. And then there's one more Gen 5 Mon after Electros. It's not Ferrothorn. Not Zekrom, not Kyurem, not any of those guys, Golurk, but he's like the new one, right? Who was earlier than Absol? Who was Gen 5? Man, I am so wrong. Okay, so we're missing 2 new megas. Magearna is in there because they gave every like mythical a mega for some reason. Chimico got one. Chandelure got one. Meowstic got one. Meowstic. In the DLC and not in the main story for some reason. And then who's after the crab? Golisopod. We spelled Golisopod. Oh, okay. We're done. We're done. We're done today, guys. This was kind of a laid back stream, so I apologize. Next time we will be back with BDSP. We will start with Chimchar, as you have all determined. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. All right. But yeah, thanks for hanging out today, guys. It was a fun time. More badges to come, probably. We're gonna work on these. Get something cool. Get the badges out there into the wild. But yeah. Thanks, everybody. I've been Thatch. I guess you can catch me next week or some other time, depending on if I find time before Wednesday to stream next week. But yeah, I'll catch you all. I'll catch you all on the flip-flop. I missed you too, Bob. I missed you too. I gotta find my button's all broke, and so now I gotta find the stream ending button. There's the BRB button. Where's the stream ending button? Guys, we're just stuck here forever. Just me, Photoshop, Switch gameplay, TG Live, ending. Oh, wait.